Shalom, viewers at home. This is the third segment of your program, Family Altar Where Humanity Meets Divinity. I'm still with Mamsi on the platform. Woman of God. Baraki WOG.
Yes.
You were actually saying things happened before marriage. Before you were married, then there are certain things that happened. You had 2 children before you were married. Please take us through that journey. School us. What happened?
Actually, it's the pain that happened before marriage. From the age of 8, between 7 and 8, I don't remember I said to my mother when she got married, my stepfather had to pay dowry for us. So mom took us with her to her in-laws. So now it was my mom, my stepdad, and my uncle, my stepdad's big brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was also married. He had a wife. It's just that they didn't have children.
Oh no.
So now it's a shack. My mom and my stepdad, they sleep in this room. We sleep in the middle room with my brother. They sleep on the other room, so we're in the middle room.
Sure.
So at night, my uncle will just leave my aunt in the bedroom and then walk to our room naked. And then we're sleeping on the floor with my brother, but separate places, grass mat, but separate blankets. So he would come and dress me, and then he's naked already. He was plus minus 45, and I was between the ages of 7 to 8. And then he would undress me and then force me to touch his penis and help him to masturbate. He would touch my vagina and then up until he masturbates. Then I remember asking him, what is this white thing, white milk coming out? And I said, it's none of your business. And then he threatened to kill me if I would tell anybody. So it happened for about 2 to 3 months. Then one night when he was coming, my mom saw him, and then I didn't know that my mom knew because he only woke up in the morning. Then Nababaya Tuta Baya Hamba with his wife. I only knew why Batuta after 46 years when my mom sega phahluka sega khuluma ngakusave ayazi bebacishe bakurepa. She didn't know ukuthi so much had happened because she never asked me. She would just take me that morning and check me everywhere. So he was very smart because he never penetrated me. So if he had penetrated me, obviously it would have been an obvious thing.
But was the wife not aware? Or this man will always leave, the kubo tsa hae and anyonyobe because ntwele kunyonyoba phela.
Yeah, kunyonyoba mara ke re no wa tseba le wena gore ha nyonyoba mhlomong wife na kana gore ya toilet wa bona a ke re mole ko mukhukhung a gona toilet ka montlung like now gore you have an ensuite and then you go this side, they know you are going to the toilet, so you have to go out of the house and go to the toilet.
But naked.
But now naked is something
I
else.
don't understand.
So, yeah, naked is something else. So I don't know. Or maybe she was aware, she never wanted to say anything because they never had children.
Yeah, no.
Maybe she was being threatened with you just shut up.
Sure.
Yeah, so then I left. I went to stay with my grandmother then. And then in Kwaggafontein now, as I said, we moved to Kwaggafontein. So I was doing standard 7, which is grade 9 today. And when my teacher attempted to rape me.
Sure.
Yeah. So
your class teacher?
Yes, my class teacher. So at the time, they were staying in the quarters, all the teachers. So there were these young teachers coming from colleges and then starting to teach. And then they were sleeping with these high school girls. So I was the stubborn one. So now they put a bet on me. So I didn't know about that up until after I completed my degree at varsity when I confronted him. So I was an athlete.
Sure.
We went for the national championships and then he gave me the bag and said, you must bring this bag to my room. So when I went there and then on the passage, they were seated in one room, yet they knew that he was waiting for me and already had told me them, no, uyeza mina nizobona ukuthi mina ngizomudla ngifani nani. So when I passed the door, everybody laughed. So when they were laughing, omunye said, ayisanu isikhokho ubuqinisile vele nangu vele uzilethile lo mntwana. I dropped the bag and then ran.
Oh no.
Then he ran after me, I ran. So the following day at school, wangisha wangiphula isandla vele. He just came to class and then,
No.
yeah, come here, Mashinini, bangumsindo. Wangiphula isandla, he broke my hand, that guy.
No, no, no.
Yeah, I had a plaster, so I couldn't tell the principal why he was punishing me like that. But later on, after graduating, I met up with him and then I asked him, he's a big guy even now. I met up with him and then said, do you still remember? I said, no, everybody was doing it and we were the stubborn one and we had the badge. Khona manje ngadliwa ngendaba yakho. Because everybody was doing it.
But now this whole thing continued.
Yeah.
So the class teacher, you know, at standard 7.
Yes. And now I come home, then I hate school. I no longer want to go to that school. It's end of the year. I've passed. I come home. My mother and my stepfather, they are here. My mom is pregnant. They are here with us and my grandmother now. And then my stepfather tells my mom, I overhear him saying, no, akasabuyele esikolweni ka grade 8. Why? No, now she's a big girl. She knows how to write a letter, so she'll be pregnant. Then that thing when I was 8 comes back. Ow. It means even my stepfather, when he also looks at me, he sees a girl that he wants to sleep with.
Oh no.
Then I said, no, I think I must run away from this family.
Eish.
I told my grandmother, Gogo, I want to go and stay with my aunt in Tutuzi. He said, okay, it's fine. He said, why? I said, no, it's better education there than here. Schooling sala, it's not okay. I didn't tell her why. So December, I took my report, I came to stay with my aunt. So Mamkulu was married to an old man, about 70-something years of age. A big witch doctor.
Sure.
Everybody of Unumshat.
No, they call them traditional.
Traditional, sorry. Traditional doctor. Yeah, not a witch.
Sorry, traditional doctor.
A traditional doctor, yeah. So I stayed with them. I was born again at the time. So now he would complain ukuthi umuntu wakhe uyaphupha and then I shouldn't go into his bedroom anymore and then okay fine. Then at night, it's after a month I'm here. I'm the only girl. They only had boys, 4 boys. So at night, Baba Mkulu doing the same thing. That one when I was 8, I was sleeping in the kitchen. So you know, in the township, when you sleep in the kitchen, you sleep later than everybody else after they've listened to the
you must wake up
and
early.
then wake up early so that when they wake up, you stop with Basi and then everybody else comes into the house.
Wow.
So he would come at night. Fortunately, at the time, I think God loves me and he still does. And then I would hear a voice saying, wake up. Then I said, wake up. And then what is it? I'm asleep around 12 midnight. Just wake up. When I woke up, he would be standing there with his penis hanging and then showing sign. Shut up.
77-year-old.
Yeah, he was 77 years old. Then I said, Then what? This thing is happening here again. And now I want school and I'm doing grade 11. I wanted school that time. I never wanted anything else. I was doing grade 10. So I said, no, but it means there's nowhere I can run to. So I devised a plan that, okay, because I sleep in the kitchen, I'll now sleep under the table. I wouldn't lie down. I'll put chairs around the table and sleep sitting so that when he comes, everybody will hear him when he pulls the chairs. And I think with this one, my aunt was aware of what was happening. Because they were sleeping in the same room, and then he wouldn't hear the door. So she could have known if he was going outside to the toilet, but he would know he never went outside.
So, but now this was the 4th man now.
This is the 4th man now.
Doing the same. It went on and on.
And then it went on and on. And then now his son, remember there are only boys here.
Sure.
Now his son also now wants to do the same thing. Seba computer manje baba nomntwana.
No.
Nabonke na inyamazana endlini fanele sidle le nyamazana lela endlini. Then I said to God, no. I'm born again. Nothing is happening. I'm praying. Nothing is happening.
Sure.
I need a thoughts now. And then it's exactly what you get.
So now the Skebengu is the one who put the ring on it.
No, it's not the one.
It's not okay.
He's the one who gave me the child.
The first, okay, your firstborn.
Yes. Now here's the Skebengu. Then I got the Skebengu vele.
Sure.
And Samampeli Pansul. Then I go to school. Now I'm safe. I have the Skebengu. Then I fall pregnant. Skebengu didn't run away. Skebengu paid for lobolo.
Yeah.
That time it was 500 rand. So, but
Wow.
500 rand would buy imvu angisho.
Yeah,
Bageze,
yeah, like hlawulo, like
inhlawulo, yeah.
hlawulo, yeah,
So
yeah.
hlawulo and everything, and then ke one night ndomfana futhi, and then when at least during the period when I was pregnant, I got a relief, you see now.
Eish.
Because kushukuthi amadlozi, they didn't want him to sleep with a pregnant girl.
Ah.
So at least I was relieved for 9 months, and then in extra 2 months. And then I got an upgrade from sleeping from the kitchen into the dining room.
Eish.
So yeah, it was an upgrade. So now the boy, one night I was sleeping, and then I heard something like kanti paint. Alarm. Then I woke up, and then and then my cousin, my niece is just sitting on me and then trying to rape me. Then I shouted, ngamemeza. Then everybody comes
God, my
out of
Father.
the bedrooms, and then they just looked, and then they went back to their bedrooms. Then in the morning, my uncle said, take your baby and everything that belongs to you and go from my house.
Sure.
Then I said to my aunt, he said I should go. She says, yeah, what do you think? You want to go about telling people that now people here want to sleep with you and these or other stories? Vele, you better go. I had nowhere to go. I was back at school.
Sure.
So I had to go to the skebe. At least skebe ngihlawulile ngisho. So akufani nokuthi ngiyohlala mahala nesgebeng.
So you moved in?
I moved in nesgebeng.
What's late?
Ngasiletha vele.
Nkosi yami.
Yeah, first few months it was fine. Then I went back to school. It became hell. That was hell.
You know, Mruti, as she's relating this story, viewers at home, my concern is the repetition, the occurrences of the same nature. And that can only tell that it happened before, somewhere in your bloodline. And somebody had to come and break that cycle. But having said that, let us go and drink water. And as we are coming back, invite more people because it's going to get hotter. God bless you. We're coming back.